So we've actually got ourselves a little IRL collab for NIKKE, but in a pleasant surprise, this one's actually in the States. Or at least some of them. The collab I'm talking about is the MeetFresh collaboration going on right now until the end of February. For those out of the loop real quick, MeetFresh is essentially a Taiwanese dessert chain that sells sweets such as egg waffles, herb jelly, massive shaved ice, and all kinds of teas. While only 4 special stores in the nation got unique pop-up events, I really don't know why California got 2 instead of giving Florida 1, all stores in the States are running the main collab, which involves the exclusive NIKKE MeetFresh merchandise. The merch centers around 6 promotional NIKKEs. Nationally, we have our beloved counters, Rappy, Anise, and Neon, but they also threw in 3 fan favorites, Eleg, Bredy, and our gluttonous Snow White. Amongst these 6, they all appear in 3 types of merch: stickers, cup sleeves, and keychains. The odd one out has to be the cup sleeves, because while the other 2 have 6 items in total for each, there's only 3 cup sleeves, because every sleeve actually has 2 characters, one on each side. Small side note, the receipt you get has a unique CD key at the very bottom, which when redeemed, gives a humble 100 gems, 2 credit cases, and 2 XP cases. Also, before you ask, I tried. Using another CD key from another order cannot be redeemed, it's 1 per account, so if you have one, give it to a pal. The simplest way to get all this merch is to go for the collab combo of a collab drink and dessert. The drink options being either the large or small sized tiramisu milk tea, which is Bredy's choice, or the hot almond red bean drink, which is Neon's option. As for the desserts, they're basically mini hot soups, but just sweet. You can choose from either Rappy's red bean soup, Anise's hot grass jelly soup, or Eleg's hot almond soup. Not knowing how a single one tastes like, I of course made my way to Orlando on a nice and cool New Year's Day to enjoy new cuisine at the only MeetFresh location in the state of Florida. Ultimately, I just grabbed a small tiramisu milk tea and went for Anise's hot grass jelly. Let me tell you, I never had any milk tea straight up, but this tasted oddly familiar. I just can't put my finger on it. It was definitely nice though, nothing overly sweet nor exactly neutral, so it complemented dessert very well. I will say though, once you try to eat the biscuit inside, be wary of the cocoa powder it's partially coated with. That was potent. But the biscuit was bussin' though, they got a great quality cookie. As for the grass jelly, I wasn't sure what to expect, but honestly, a very interesting surprise. It's not as hard as something like Jello, but it's still definitely very bouncy and jelly-like. More on the liquid side, but still solid. It was so cool to see. With regards to taste, it's kind of tricky. Like, I think an all-encompassing word to describe it would be earthy. And I don't mean like dirt, I mean like sort of a nutty flavor, but with some hint of sweetness towards the back. This is most notable with the bits of taro, boba, and all the other stuff I'm probably missing. All in all, it was actually pretty interesting and new. Plus, it was surprisingly filling. So like any average Central Floridian, I went to Disney Springs right after to walk it off. Now for our favorite part, the merch. All 6 designs are really nice in my opinion. The art style is simple, clean, and adorable. For my personal picks, I went with Rappy's sticker, Rappy and Snow White sleeve, and Bredy's keychain. The stickers are simple yet cute, with each one having a unique mascot and the NIKKEs holding unique items. Rappy in particular here is just enjoying a mighty shaved ice while surrounded by what I can only guess is boba. Moving on to the cup sleeve, the color absolutely pops for both Rappy and the super cute Snow White on the other side. I almost hesitate to even use it. The material honestly feels solid and not flimsy at all. I can imagine this can fit some dummy thick drinks. And now the last piece of merch, the keychain. Wait, huh? I'm not kidding. For some reason, my Bredy keychain came upside down. Not sure if this was a pure packaging mistake or a very cheeky reference to Bredy's very alluring burst animation. Either way, once out of the bag, I noticed that the associated sweet with the keychain, in this case the egg waffle, is actually a separate charm, but joined on the same chain, which is a first for me. As a result, when letting the double-sided keychain hang, the sweet will inevitably hang on one side and cover the chibi, with the ring itself feeling a bit on the stiffer side and making it tricky to set a keychain's orientation. Last thing, I noticed in direct light that the charm had a mark on one side but not on the other. As I feared, the material for the charms, which I forget if it's like plastic, acrylic, or silicone, whatever it is, it's that squishy kind of charm that can scratch easily, so this may have resulted just from packaging. Be careful with these kind of charms. And to see if I'd gotten a dud or not, along with just getting more NIKKE merch, I thankfully bribed an IRL friend to do me a favor and get another combo for another merch set. Cheers, dude! This time I went for a particular mix to let me get the other 3 characters. So I grabbed the niece's super cute egg waffle and taro ball sticker, the powerful neon and LA cup sleeve which arguably has the best coloring of the 3 on either side, and the shockingly good elegant boba tea keychain, which stands out the most of any keychain since both the lightning bolt and the hearts are part of the charm. Thankfully this keychain seemed to be more intact, although a light scratch or 2 could still be seen in the right light. Regardless, I'm quite happy with the merch overall, and even happier with the new sweets I experienced. Now to enjoy a different kind of taste.